after a week off. I want to get back into it. I want to beat this game. I want to be done. Continue's the wrong one. God damn it. This is the... Saves. Off to Fairlight. I mean, we're gonna go back to Fairlight anyways, but we need to do it in the context of Chapter 5, not Chapter 2. Off to the hospital. Ah, Decker's here. What up, Deck? You look worried. Leon Decker, Fairlight's personal assistant, known hospital lurker. Not much is tangible there except that hair. That's nice hair. I would like to have hair like that. I wouldn't kill to have it, and I won't put in the effort to maintain my own to do that, but I would like to have that as just like a... Put on like some kind of a hat for a minute in the morning, and then I take it off and I just have that hair. That'd be worth it.
Oh, hey. Funny seeing you two here. What can I help with today?
There have been developments that we need to let Dr. Fairlight know about. Could you show us to him?
I think the audio ought to be good. Anybody out there, you want to confirm for me? Audio good? Can you hear the game? Can you hear me?
No can do, I'm afraid. Fairlight is speaking at this really important holiday benefit. He'll have my ass for dinner if I interrupt him for anything. And I mean anything. So, is this something I might help with? Fairlight has kept me fairly up to speed on your situation.
Just, what, because he's bored? For the fun of it? We really should tell him directly.
Well, you could wait for the event to finish, but those usually go until well past midnight. I'm honestly surprised the old man can manage them these days.
We don't have that kind of time.
True fact.
Then...
We'll pass. Sorry, man.
Look, most of the old man's work is confidential. You think I just do his laundry? This high up in the tech sector, secrets can earn you millions.
That's...
But hey,
okay,
if you
I'll
don't
accept
trust
that.
me, that's your loss.
We don't have time for this.
I like the attorney's getting, like, just angrier as a general mood.
Come on.
No, he's trying to twist us. No, I don't like this. I don't like this anymore.
Great. I'm happy to listen.
Don't you flash that winning smile at me.
We recently discovered that Hayden might have been removed because he was about to interfere with a secret project Parallax is launching. They've developed a networked machine intelligence that they're about to release onto the mesh. We were hoping that Dr. Fairlight could get us a way in so that we can shut it down. I cannot overstate the danger of Parallax having control of this entity.
Phew. You weren't kidding, were you?
Yeah, it's kind of... It's big. It's big. We're talking various forms of Skynet going on here.
The comment from that kind of thing would be a scummy marketer's wet dream. Not to mention all the possible applications to the CIA.
What, comment? What's comment?
So now will you call Dr. Fairlight?
Actually, it goes a bit above and beyond that. I don't think I can tell Yannick about this.
Oh, why?
What? Why not?
It's not
Look,
cool.
You know, and I know, that the old man's itching to get back at the helm of Parallax. He plays a good game of ceremonial ribbon cutting, but he's been sniffing around for a way to get back at the board ever since he was outed.
I knew it. Bad guy.
This could play right into his hands, but he's got to have plausible deniability. If there's even a whiff that he orchestrated this, he'll be done for. It's a win-win for all of us, right?
Eh.
This is all very clandestine. What do you suggest?
Yannick pays me so that when shit hits the fan, I can take care of it without him even hearing about it.
Those kind of services are valuable. I'll
Usually
accept
it's
that.
errands, but stuff like this also falls in the job description. My military training should be more than enough to get us into the server mainframe without inside info.
Okay.
And once we're in, we can just clean this mess right up.
I'm cool with...
While making another.
True, but yeah, I don't particularly care who it is that needs to hear. If we can keep it out of the Fairlights ahead, that's cool. Because he's been shifty for a while. Alright, I'll trust you, or I still don't trust you. But then again, he's probably gonna jape us somehow. Ugh! I wish I had a chat right now to help me out, but it's pretty quiet so far this morning. I blame the fact that I'm late, so I'm all on my own for this decision. I'm gonna I'm suspicious of everybody.
Well, that's just peachy. All right, storm the castle without me. You clearly already know how to safely scope a battlefield, how to avoid detection by enemies, how and when to escalate to combat.
Yeah. We covered all of this in journalism school.
You know, and everything else. But just in case there's something you don't know, it might be smart to bring me along. Look, I did this for a living. I'm an expert, a professional. You're too green to be that confident about going in alone.
You've made your point, Mr. Decker.
Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna have to take him either way. Alright, whatever then. It's up to you, your call.
All right. We'll accept your help, Mr. Decker.
Great. I knew you'd come around. We do this right and make that launch crash tomorrow, and Yannick will be able to buy out enough shares to get a seat back on the board.
You can meet us at the entrance to the storm drains just south of the main Parallax complex. We'll make our entry from there.
Alrighty, sounds good.
I can work with that. Just give me a bit to pick up my gear. Don't you worry. This'll all be overseen.
That's never a good line. That's a shady, scary line.
Well, that's the last of the people I think we can recruit.
Oh right, we were supposed to be recruiting
More
folks
will be
anyways.
unwieldy. We
Shit.
have a nice round set of skills to utilize. Let's head to Parallax now. I'll message Detective Rivers, and we can wait for Mr. Decker to catch up to us there.
Right, we got Lexi coming now. This will be good
Comcast
times.
should be done with their programming soon, and then we can head in. Is that everything?
I think
Hope
so.
Ready?
So is this like the end of the game? Does not autosave. I remember somebody telling me that this game has like 7 chapters, I think, and that was 5. So if we're going into numero 6, so what's 7? Stuff's definitely coming up to a head here. Ooh, good sound though. Good track.
Ah, Detective Rivers, I see you've beaten us here.
Boom, boom. Oh, I want it. Oh, I have to have this on my playlist. It's so good.
Wanted to get the lay of the land before anybody else showed up. When are we ready to head in?
We're waiting for one other person, and then I need to get our distraction going.
A little hot.
Speak of the devil.
Ah, Mr. Decker, precisely. Detective Rivers, allow me to introduce you to...
She knows
I know
him.
who he is. Leon Decker, ex-Marine, served in North Korea. Record heavily redacted. And working for Yannick Fairlight, who I'm sure is willing to help us out of the kindness of his heart, yeah?
He actually doesn't know anything about this. It was Decker's idea.
You have me at a disadvantage, miss. Though, let's drop the pretenses, I've
Ever
never made a
smooth
secret
talker.
of Yannick's goals here. He needs Parallax melted down a little for him to get his chair back, and they need to stop some dangerous software.
Ha! And I'm sure that's all your cards laid out on the table, huh?
Like she's calling it. He's being very upfront about things, but there's always another angle with guys like this.
We're all on the same side. Simple as that.
You sure you want to work with this guy, Turing? I don't like the look of him.
You've got good eyes, Detective.
They're new.
Yes, Detective Rivers. I believe Mr. Decker will prove invaluable on this mission. Statistically, we're an entire 17% more likely to succeed with his expertise.
Running the numbers.
Fine. We'll play it your way.
Great. What's the plan, little guy?
Tomcat and I have been unable to find the precise schematics of these storm drains, as they underwent some modifications when Parallax began construction here.
Sorry I'm being a little bit more quiet here this morning, guys. To anybody who's watching the VODs later. Normally I like to be chatty with the chat, but I think it's because I started late. Nobody's been swinging by yet today, so I'm just basically going through the game, playing it nice and passively. Plus, I'm a little bit headachy. Went out with the boys last night.
But the city's primary power and communication lines still run parallel along them for maintenance purposes.
Sorry, I should stop tweaking my chair. It's probably picking up.
The server center is certain to be set adjacent to the tunnel complex to allow easier connection. If we make our way through the drains, we should be able to exit at least close to the new server building. That will get us past the worst of the exterior alarms and defenses of the complex.
Oh, shoot. 1 second also. Sorry. Forgot a thing I gotta do. There we go.
They don't have security alarms in the storm drains?
Well, they probably do, but it's unlikely they're in good repair.
We can just, laserize them. That'll knock them
The
out.
water level rises frequently, and maintenance is usually only handled during the dry season in the middle of summer. The moving water should give an enormous amount of false positives.
Ah, excellent.
We'll have to move quickly, since the rains upstream will cause erratic surges in the water levels.
Wait, it's raining too?
What about this server building? Do we have plans for it? Any info on the guard rotation?
Construction on that finished only last year. It's state-of-the-art and currently services the primary ROM control and distribution network.
Great, new stuff.
Based on what we've learned, I'm assuming it was built primarily to give Big Blue enough power to sift through all of the data on the network.
That's the AI, right?
Yes, Decker, that's the AI.
Right.
Damn it, talk more.
The entire facility is automated. Security, maintenance, even new construction, all run by ROMs. There might be a single human engineer on site to take care of anything the ROMs can't figure out, but we shouldn't have to worry about any intervention. At least, not immediately.
I think we can handle some robots, assuming Leon is as good of a shot as the blank marks in his file suggest.
He shot them out. With a gun. With a digital gun. Just shot the
Let's
letters.
hope we don't have to find out, ma'am.
Once we make our way to the primary server control core, I can link myself into the network and Tomcat can work their magic. That's all we have to do.
That's an awful lot of question marks before the prophet. But we'll figure it out.
That's what we're here for. That's why we
Anything
got
you'd
you,
like to
man. You're supposed to be good at this type of thing. It's alright. Alright, what do we do if we run into somebody? Because that's kind of important.
That's what the stunners are for. They'll do bad things to a ROM, but it'll only discombobulate a human.
discombobulate.
Come on, you have access. You can just look up the word.
Trust me, I doubt anyone's died from a good discombobulation.
Not humans, at least.
Calm your robo schlong. How we getting out?
I'll buy us some time, one way or another. At the very least, we should be able to bluff our way out with my badge. It'll be hell to pay
fair.
later, but we'll make it out with our hides intact.
You can just pretend I'm the bad guy and slap some cuffs on me. Yannick
Aha.
can get me out of holding if I need it.
There you go. You guys spitting out some good ideas here. This'll
A
work.
sound plan, Mr. Decker.
Yeah, I won't have to pretend much for that.
Ooh, shots fired. Backup plan.
If worst comes to worst, Tomcat should be able to damage the servers in some way. We won't be able to stop Parallax completely, but it should slow them down. It might even buy us some time to escape, since they'll be too busy trying to keep the racks from melting down.
Okay. Curious. All right, let's do this thing.
Excellent. Let me call Oliver and put our distraction in motion. After that, I'll call Jess.
Weird little ringtone you got there.
Turing, we're in position. Are you ready?
Hey, Quality Trash 16, how's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Tell him I'm sick of standing around staring at these losers' faces.
I'm sick of staring you losing faces.
Up, Chad. I can't hear the phone.
I'm very tired this morning. I don't have much for the
We're ready when you are,
Sillies
Oliver.
or
Go
words,
ahead
apparently.
And let Chad do his thing.
Okay, we'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
burn things.
Chad, we're on.
Like he's already gone.
Hell yes! You ready to do this? Let's bust some skulls! Sorry, he gets overexcited sometimes! Come get some!
I like him.
Ah! Someone just hit me with a bottle!
I heard the zap, and for a second I really hoped that he was immediately knocked out, like stunned.
Oops! Gotta go! Wow! Did you see the arm on that fox girl? So awesome!
Okay.
You knew what we were getting ourselves into with this here turn. You just accept it. All right, Jess, what up? How bitch are you gonna be
Hello,
today?
Jess.
Holy shit. Did the robot really just call me? How did you even get my personal line?
Don't worry about it. Turin works her magic in mysterious ways.
You know what? Never mind. One more thing to have my tech guy handle. After these CTV cameras all mysteriously lose connection to the mesh.
Excellent.
Jess, we're calling to...
I know why you're calling.
Shut up.
Sorry, I really can't talk right now. I'm in the middle of inciting a riot and putting my friends in danger.
Yeah, but just real quick, how's it going? It'll only take a minute.
Let's get this going, people. Go show those revolution scum who the real future of humanity is.
Good to hear you have things in hand.
Wow, she going hard.
Oh yeah, all under control. Pass on my love. In case I didn't say it before, I believe in you.
Oh my god, an actual positive thing. There, that's more like it.
Hey, Claire! See if you can nail that blue mohawk douche again.
they're beating on Chad. Oh, that's awesome.
Right. We're good to go. Let's hurry.
Alrighty. Well, first I need to look around. We need to see, what secret things we can pour the milk on. Maybe I'll shoot at the buildings. Don't divert from the plan now. Besides, the Zapper has a maximum range of only around 20 feet. Lights? Can I listen to the lights? They're into jacking their headphones into their parents' apartments and split levels. Talk about listening to house music. Wait, house music has never been a thing that anybody's said. I think you made that up, game. Milk the tree. His palm's on a strict no-dairy diet. I don't believe you. Everybody could use a little milk. Seriously, it's trying to improve its cardio. Cardio has nothing to do with milk. Cardio is your heart rate.
I always feel at home on Treasure Island. The green reminds me of the farm in spring.
This guy is just too damn classy.
It's been a long time since I've been on a mission. You know, when you're a soldier and you come home, you can't just turn off what you learned. Being back in action, something just switches on, even after years of civilian life. It's hard to explain. The air feels right. I feel comfortable. Not usually something I have the time to value. Too busy to really enjoy the moment. Too dangerous. Getting out here on a mission, right at this time of day when the air feels just like this.
The VA on this guy is real good. This guy, it's not that like bam or exaggerated right now, but this is exactly the type of subdued like act I'd expect out of this. It's good.
Well, that's everything. That's home. You know, you really aren't what I expected.
Starting to come around on this guy.
When Fairlight first took a liking to you, I thought you'd be another one of his yuppies. I'm glad I was wrong.
We appreciate his pointers. You better actually improve our odds. Make sure you I could be a dick to him. Nah, he's opening up to me.
He craves adventure, as we all do. Aligning himself with your quest offered him a good thrill. You two seem to give him a new life. These past few days, he's acted more and more like the man he claimed to be years ago. I've never seen him use the level of resources he's been putting on this to help anyone else.
So maybe he's actually gonna come around on us a little
You
bit.
remind me of him, Yannick. The way you look at other people is the same.
That could bode either way,
I
good or
noticed
bad.
this because I know people look at me funny. You know? I'm usually the odd man out. But you don't look at me funny. At all. That's nice. You don't fit the mold of what I expect exactly. I need more of that in my life.
All right, I get you. I get where you're coming from. I'm not interested.
Starlight has been very generous this week. I just hope you can learn from the old man's mistakes.
Sure you're ready for this?
You don't have to worry about me. You've got too many things on your docket as it is. I'm just the sidekick. This story is about you and Turing. I only need to be a blip in your tail.
You've been a little bit more than a blip.
Just let me fill my role and I'll be happy. You won't even know I'm there. But I want you to remember one thing.
Yes.
Put what you believe in to the test.
Ooh.
Keep fighting.
Okay. That's fair. Whew. That was an oddly intense conversation. I wasn't expecting for like pre-mission banter. Alexi, what about you? You got something crazy for us? No, you're just looking all like tsundere. Well, howdy, partner. I gotta.
Don't joke. Doing this is risky. Really risky. It goes against every protocol, completely violates everything I was taught to do. But you know what?
It's in the spirit of justice.
After going through all of this with you, now that it's personal, I'm glad that I stuck around. I
Yay!
appreciate you letting me do my job and follow orders, even when it stung. And maybe you were right in the end. Maybe everything I was taught is just bullshit.
It generally is. Not gonna lie.
I always joke I'm too much of a cowboy for the police force, but I guess I really am after all.
I was just trying to be the best friend to Hayden I could be. See, I don't know who the fuck this... No, that's not true. I do know who he is. But he was dead before the game started, so I can't follow on all these statements and these text things that are like, I owe it to Hayden. I gotta be the friend to Hayden. Hayden is not a guy I ever had a chance to connect with.
I've been thinking I could take off. Quit the force outright.
Ooh.
Find another way.
Oh, you just gonna go, like, be a private investigator or something?
I need to be able to use my talent to actually help people. I'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and move on. Ready to go?
Just about. I just gotta check out this lamp. The tower's atop the entrance to the underground tunnel, powered by 2 cables, climbed to his head as a finished car battery. Excuse me, jeez. Not only should you never touch a bug zapper, but there's more than one thing on this janky setup that looks dangerous. Well, then let's poke it. At least find some insulated gloves before your attack. You don't think that bush has to deal with enough junk already? No, I want to get rid of this stupid stinking brochure I've been carrying around forever. The shrubbery refuses to listen to the spiel, tilting its leaves away and pretending to fiddle with some twigs. God damn it. Alright, let's just hop in. We'll make some real progress today and stop looking around at all the useless shit. Real safe house bunker vibe to it, like there's a lifetime worth of dried fruit and canned goods sitting beneath it just in case. I feel like CV would really enjoy this game. There's a lot of games I play that I think he'd really enjoy. He just doesn't have the time or the money to get to all of them. I'm trying to sell him on Warcraft 3 and Fire Emblem too. The lid is mechanical and it refuses to allow you to open it.
Won't budge. I should have expected this to be blockaded, based on what I know of their issues with people making camp in the tunnels. Luckily, yours truly was designed and created by a high-ranking official Parallax employee, who was very close friends with another high-ranking official Parallax employee.
I don't need your friend of a friend, Bull.
Whose access badge we now possess.
Oh, okay, there we go. That's
Go
better.
ahead.
First, I gotta talk to it. This leads to an underground tunnel, not a speakeasy. No passwords needed. But I wanna. Even if it were, the password probably wouldn't just be password, so stop saying that. Milk the tunnel. There's something artsy about an outdated milk carton sitting atop a lid to an underground tunnel. From far enough away, it looks like an album cover for a pretentious alt-rock band. This could also inspire an overpriced photo collection for New York City Gallery, and it shall be called Abandoned Milk. Next week, Abandoned Quiche. Alright, let's go down. Won't be able to move the lid until the lock is lifted. Fine. Parallax badge. Oh, Vincent's badge. Alright, that's fair. Let's go. Tunnel entrance.
Okay, it's time. We'll call Tomcat once we get inside, assuming we find a way in, and they'll lead us into the system. Let's go.